Bogan Pride. Lovely.
In a world beyond ours, where man and machine become one. 12 months since the Odyssey had started, and the age of the stripper had begun. Decades followed of emotions pushed to the limits, as Sizzler pursued the acclaimed #1.
Sizzler should not be used since Sizzler closed.
But it takes only the wink of the eye for the perfect show to become undone. In the beginning, their fame was only whispered by those who stole a glimpse of Olaf Mole. But now their fame is embraced by the world, who colour in McGinley every day of the sun. In life, there is nothing beyond them. Their respect for Sizzler will endure till kingdom come. Their feats remain on the lips of their followers as they whisper. This is Box and Neutrals.
Hello there, internet friends. Michael and Rob here from Box of Neutrals for the 2011 season review in video.
It's been a big year. 360
something
5 days.
Probably.
It wasn't a leap year, was it? Just like Sebastian Vettel's leap into the air because he leapt into the championship.
Fire! Sizzle as well. We're showing our respect for Sizzler because that was a big part of our year.
Somehow, for whatever reason,
I don't know why.
You can blame Peter McGinley for that.
Yeah, exactly. He's very sensitive about the issue, so we've got these shirts printed especially for him.
Peter, just have some manners.
Yeah, just calm down, everyone. We'll go and meet Peter. Actually, let's go and meet Peter now, shall we? Let's go and meet Peter McGinley. He's never been on video for Boxing, well, except for that one
colouring competition.
Yeah, and also that time we hired him a stripper.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a big year.
Yeah.
It was a big part of the year. The Cowboys. Also a big part of the year was Sebastian Vettel.
Forgot about that.
Probably more important in many respects.
Formula One lacks Cowboys, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can talk about that a little bit later, but I think, I'm not sure where Peter is. Have a look inside. Peter McGinley, what's he gonna do this week? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, that's Pete.
Where is he?
Where's Peter?
Hello.
Oh, not again.
Oh, Peter McGinley, what's he going to do this week?
Move on.
Hopefully not that again.
Don't need any more of that.
That was confronting.
Let's just talk about 2011.
Formula One, please.
Yes. No, just keep pants on and everything will be fine.
Are we hiring Aaron the stripper again?
No, no more. Are you coming, Peter? Well, come on. But your pants are up. Now just don't walk in front of the camera.
Crossings. Professionalism.
I don't care.
Take your pants off. You're always...
Keep his pants on. Keep them on.
Show respect to Sizzler because it's closed down for
show
crying
some
out loud.
bloody respect.
I'm going to slap you in the face now.
Oh, that's why I sat here.
Yeah,
that's why you're in
so
the
now
middle.
I'm in the middle, am I? So I get all the foot. Don't do the eyebrows to me. So this is the Box of Neutrals family reunited. United.
This is the first time all three of us have featured together on video.
Yeah, this is true. So I guess if you've never seen the show before, I'm Michael. This is Rob.
I'm Rob, and that's Peter McGinley.
Yeah. Up there as well, which you can't see, it's out of shot. We're not used to working with video, clearly. And I guess we're here to talk about the 2011 Formula One season. It was a big season. It was our first full season.
Yeah, it was, because last year we did a bit of stuff, and that was when Mark Webber could have won the championship.
Yeah.
Alas, not this year.
Definitely not this year either. Which
well, he won in Brazil, so that's the main point.
Yeah,
in the last race,
out
of what,
round
19 of the 19 World Championship season. Was it?
Still, it was a good way to end the season, I reckon.
Yeah,
it was. Aussie pride.
Well, okay. Well, let's start like this then. Peter McGinley, what was your highlight? We know what your highlight was. What was your second highlight? So every time you mention it, it's going to have to appear on screen. Stop flipping us off!
You can't do that. You can't do that.
That's going to be censored. There's going to be a giant censored head there. Okay. Working with video is very difficult. I find it's difficult. But I guess I think one of the favourite parts. I mean, okay, one of my favourite parts of the season was certainly Jensen Button in Canada.
Oh yes,
that was one, and probably the best race of the season. Dare I say? It was a long race.
It was the first chance we got to see Sebastian Vettel crack under pressure.
That's true, and that's when we all thought maybe that the season might be interesting.
And we thought that after that race, we thought Sebastian Vettel would have lost his confidence. Alas, not. He went on to dominate the rest of the season, of course. Won.
Pig's ass.
Thanks, Joe Saywood.
Thanks. Thank you, Peter McGinley.
What a load of tosh.
None of which were memorable. But I guess, of course, you can't talk about the 2011 season without talking about Sebastian Vettel, who really stepped it up a notch.
Sebastian, I want you to stick your head up that donkey's arse.
I don't
think Rocky speaks like that.
You're 2 seconds down in sector 3.
See, what you've done is taken a slightly racist impersonation and then made it offensive on another level. I didn't say you're more racist than Peter.
You're bloody Italian.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bloody Aussie. I don't know, I'm out of material. Where's my script writer?
You don't... it's difficult to go on from this, but no, he did have a dominant season. No, I don't think many people really saw it coming like this, though, did they? And we all thought it would be more competitive than this.
Well, when he won by about a million seconds at the Australian Grand Prix.
Well, after that, obviously we did. But over the season, we were all, McLaren and Ferrari were talking how it's going to be competitive.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. Adrian Newey pulled out an amazing machine, although I do remember in Australia, because we were at the Australian Grand Prix.
Adrian Newey designed this couch because it's very bouncy.
This one was probably a Mike Gascoigne. I'm thinking.
Hang on, is that a curse button?
Yeah. Use your curse.
No, there's no curse. Damn it.
There was a whole, not controversy, but confusion over the fact that Red Bull mightn't actually have KERS in their cars at all. We all thought that maybe they were running some kind of shifty KERS.
Like a push to start
or
the start button.
one use so that it could save weight. No.
Like a disposable camera, disposable KERS.
Yeah. Do you remember this?
Yeah, there was just like we thought it was a thing that actually, press the button, it makes the graphic on the little screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it interferes with the phone graphic. That was their intention. If we fool the public at home with the phone graphic,
that's all that matters. And I remember us and a number of other people who were at the media centre at the Grand Prix.
Journalists, not Joe Saywood. Joe Saywood was like, no.
He knew what was going on. Us, on the other hand.
Yeah, us
we were all looking through and there were a bunch of people looking through the regulations, which you have a printed copy of, actually, not with you, unfortunately.
No, I used it to clean my car.
Deciding that they were, well done, deciding that they were illegal, this KERS system. Didn't exist.
Yeah.
No, they didn't need it anyway.
It was just broken.
It was broken.
It's just broken.
Who would have thought an Adrian Newey car broken?
Yeah, but even despite that, Sebastian Vettel dominated the race and dominated the season, which was a little
fast forward. It's very Sebastian Vettel heavy.
It was a Sebastian Vettel heavy season, but I guess the things you should also look at beyond Sebastian Vettel are the drivers who didn't do as well as we thought that they would.
Lorraine Captain, Tony Liuzzi, Jerome D'Ambrosio, Pastor Maldonado.
There are a couple of drivers.
Peter McGinley.
He was a big disappointment.
Always a disappointment.
Michael Laminato, who vomited in his helmet whilst
we can get to that later.
Me had to clean it up because Rob was an idiot.
Again, we can get to this later.
What are you, Sam Newman just pointing at me? You listen here, you fossil, you fool. You idiots.
I was talking more along the lines of maybe Mark Webber, Lewis Hamilton and Felipe Massa, but we can talk about whatever we like.
Okay, Felipe was probably the worst of the bunch.
He was the most disappointing one.
Yeah, he's in the Ferrari. Fernando Alonso's there. Who would have thought that, team orders after last year would have been so radical.
He was just there to fill the seat, basically.
It's beginning to look like that. It's the first time I think ever I've agreed with Peter McGinley on an assessment with Ferrari.
They need two drivers, don't they? So Felipe, meh, whatever.
It's good to see you've got some fundamental knowledge now.
It's Ferrari's old tricks again, isn't it?
Well, it really is, but I think it's even more so than that because Felipe Massa doesn't even look as strong as he's expected to be.
Like a lot of people pinpoint that accident that he had at the 2009 Hungarian Grand Prix during qualifying.
I mean, we talked to Olav Mol earlier in the year, who's
just there.
Hi, Olav.
And he suggested that really is the case when he's had his kids now. He's had at least one kid. I don't know how many kids he's had. Yeah. He's married. He's thinking about these things.
Well, how many other Formula 1 drivers are actually married or have kids?
Well, Michael Schumacher certainly does.
Yeah.
A couple of them do. Mark Webber does.
Rubens
Barrichello
definitely
does.
Mark Webber has a stepson.
Still. It's got son in it.
Yeah.
Some form of son.
I suppose the other major one was Lewis Hamilton. He had a disappointing season, definitely. His worst ever season.
Yeah,
saying that he still came
It was a Rocky run, not a Sebastian. It's Rocky.
No. It didn't really help what happened off field.
Yeah, he had his own off-field dramas.
It just really
But the first time he's ever been beaten by a teammate in Jenson Button, which I don't think anyone really expected.
McLaren is Hamilton's natural home, just like.
I was actually really happy to see that because I like Jenson Button a lot.
Yeah, well, that's an unusually refined a comment for you.
He's a very good driver.
You didn't even swear in or anything.
I like Neil Mitchell.
Canada, great skill.
It's strange. It's kind of.
How did you go on F1 2010 in the wet in Canada? Just curious. Did you ever attempt it?
Yeah, that went terribly.
Yeah, because you had full TC on and braking assist, which is illegal in Formula 1.
Everything. Yeah. It was pretty much, hold down accelerator and steer. What is this?
It's Peter McGinley. He's our driving expert.
This is getting boring.
Well assessed, Peter McGinley.
Move on.
I suppose finally, Mark Webber is the last person we should talk about.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good end to the season this year. This was the moment we all wanted to see Mark Webber winning. Like the end of last year, everyone was like, this is his last chance to really win a championship with Red Bull.
Yeah.
He kind of got a little bit lucky with Sebastian Vettel running into all sorts of dramas last year. But of course, this year, Mark Webber took a lot of time to get used to the KERS, the Pirelli tyres, the DRS.
The big one with the tyres.
Such a late bloomer with the tyres.
Yeah, I mean, he's not
bloomer generally.
He isn't from that. He isn't from that PlayStation generation. I mean, if we jumped into a Formula 1 car, we could be faster than. No, we can't. That's so technical. Maybe you, because you were playing F1 2010 a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm an expert.
Yeah.
Definitely. Isn't that how they all train?
It's just how it happens.
Yeah, it's GP2, then a year of Formula 1 2010, maybe R Factor, and then you move up to Formula 1.
And maybe you can play NASCAR in the arcade areas. Anyway, that's the 2011 season. That's kind of important, but what's really important, as something we've been running for the last 10 weeks on Box of Neutrals, 12 weeks maybe, is our poll. The Box of Neutrals 2011 poll.
Aaron the Stripper!
You can go away. The 2011 poll for Box of Neutrals, when we asked you what was your favourite moment of the 2011 Formula 1 season.
Just quickly, do you have a favourite Coldplay song? Mine's The Scientist.
Oh, really? Because that's also one of the people's favourite moments of the year.
We'll find out what position that is.
You people are idiots. Seriously, you put that option in there.
I think my favourite moment of this season was during the 2011 Brazilian Grand Prix, the final race of the BBC with the exclusive rights in with the UK coverage. As we all know, we don't have to go through it. It's just like the Lotus versus Lotus case. This greeted the UK public for some half an hour. I heard it rated quite well. They got about 20 million just for the
Did it rate better than Antiques Roadshow?
When Antiques Roadshow came on, there were a lot of people complaining, saying, "Oi, where's my font? Where's my BBC graphic?"
Yeah, they were. It's good though that they did finally apologise.
Good font as well
for losing the Formula 1 coverage. Yeah. So I guess we'll head down to the studio then, yeah? We can go and sort out the poll. Look, we're going to do it. Well, it wasn't really a question. It was more, I'm telling you in a polite way.
We're going back home.
Yeah, we're going home.
You can slouch in the chair and just...
Yeah, you can fall off your chair like you did at the end of last episode.
All right.
We'll do that. And but in the meanwhile, this is something we shot earlier in the year. Like for the first Grand Prix in Australia. We never got around to showing it though because we didn't realise how long it would take to edit.
Yeah, it's a Box of Neutrals
and that's why this has actually come out probably sometime in September 2012, even though we shot at the end of the year. This is our Alpha Male reporter Kit Harvey. He couldn't be here today. He probably had cricket training again.
Yeah, he left us a message.
Yeah, he did, and these are some shots from earlier in the year, so have a look at this. So that was something we shot a little bit earlier in the year when the Grand Prix came to Melbourne, but we never released it.
No, because Kit Harvey took about 300. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Turn it off!
Well, you are the lefty, as we've ascertained in one of the podcasts previously on the show.
God, could you get composure from that? Getting wet. Peter, what you've done is you've kicked that open out of the sewer.
What are you sitting there for? What are you sitting down for, Peter?
Don't just flip us off. That's not an answer.
You're just admiring your handiwork, are you?
No, look, I can see through to China.
Get away from there. It stinks.
I don't feel too good as well.
We've got to go. You gonna come, Peter, or what?
Just admire your handiwork.
We'll do Box of Neutrals without you. Come on.
It's not the first time. What? Get your dirty hands away from me.
So we're just waiting. This is the Sin Studios. Welcome to the Sin Studios, by the way. Rob and Peter outside somewhere, they're fighting, arguing over something. I really hope Rob's not trying to take Peter's pants off again, because that's already happened once in this film and we don't need to see that. It's really disturbing to think about it. This is where everything happens. This is the foyer. This is actually where, if you'll remember the previous video we did, this is where Kit Harvey sat down with the stripper and he prepared to come in and interrupt Peter McGinley during an episode. Hey. You're hitting back. What have you done?
What an entrance! What an entrance! If you're not tripping over turds on your way into the studio, yeah. Turds! Not that I should be looking, but you split your pants, man.
Shit.
Well, on that note, shall we walk into the studio?
You've got to hoist him up.
No, I'm not touching him. He's been in the sewer.
Get off your ass, you lazy.
Cover bird.
It's either cover bird or shut up your ass bird. Hurry up. Here's your phone, you fossil.
So here we are, finally, in the Box of Neutral studio.
The very home of Box of Neutral.
Yes. Well, I say the Box Neutral studio. It's the Sin studio. We happen to do things
Yeah,
in here.
because every home has a toilet, and McGinley's is over there.
Yeah.
He's made it himself.
And now he's flipping us off. It's confused. This is where he flips us off. Also in the studio next door, which is on air. This is not the on-air studio, thankfully.
Yeah,
This would be weird.
for many reasons. But like McGinley flipping us off, people think it's not real, but
Yeah.
it's sort of like it's like a train. It's like it's like the 417 McGinley flip off. That's the
There it
express
is.
train
See?
right there.
I mean, we've come back from songs, so important has it been at the moment? They're saying, stop flipping us off, Peter.
Yeah, that was Two Door Cinema Club.
Yeah,
with
it's
the Sunbone Artist.
bizarre. Look, there we go. His dad's doing two hands. I hope you're happy, people at home. Look what you've done. We are here for a reason, though. We are. It's the end of the 2011 season, and we've been running a poll on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Box of Neutrals to find your favourite moment of the Calm down, kids. You already fought outside of the 2011 season. We've been running this for 12 weeks, I think it has now. We've opened it up to your own suggestions. So it's not just whatever we thought was important. You could vote for what was important as well.
Yeah, we put a couple of. I put up the Sandra movie for one.
Yeah, I think we also put up various moments in the season. Also, we put up all sorts of things.
Yeah,
Rex Hunt's reading the news was one of them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that happened.
That didn't do too well, unfortunately. It was one of my favourite moments of the year.
It was a good one.
It was a good moment of the year, I think. But now we announced the winners, or what we thought were the winners in the last episode of the season.
Well, the championship table.
Yeah, but things have actually changed slightly since then.
Really?
Yeah, they have. I've checked the polls this morning, which was New Year's Eve. So whenever you're watching,
it may have changed again.
It might have changed again. In which case, I apologise and have a look for yourselves. That's not my fault. But we'll start from number 5.
Yes, David Letterman. Let's go.
All right, from number 5. Don't know if I want to look. It's
Is it?
no. Calm down, Peter.
So, I'm sorry, Peter.
Calm
Just
down.
relax. Don't moon me.
Stop that nonsense.
How'd you take your pants off so quickly?
Just stop. Just don't even mention that again, please. Okay, don't even. Where were we? Wait, number 5 was okay. Look, it was my one. It was me being ill in.
This one.
Yeah.
That is my favourite moment. Well, sort of.
5th favourite moment? Because that's where it came.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not my favourite moment. It's probably my least favourite moment.
Yeah, because I didn't want to give you a lift. If I gave you a lift, that would have been the worst moment of the year.
Exactly. You know, the first thing I thought after I need to go into retirement, as per the sound effect, was that I've got no way home.
And so,
because Rob drove Peter and I there, and I know Rob has a phobia of illness.
Within 30 seconds of the mechanic going, I think your mate's over there spewed.
Yeah.
I was like, Michael said, "Can you call my brother?
Yeah.
I need you to give him a lift home to me, and something has happened to my brain, and I have to go now."
I thought of Rob because I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
You didn't think of me, mate.
I got you water.
Yeah. How did you get me water? You're at the other side of the circuit, the complete other side of the circuit.
It was I was using gravity as my friend. It was a downhill approach.
I don't care. Gravity. I'm a better friend than gravity. What's gravity ever done for you? Porco Dio.
Thanks, Peter.
Peter, there you go.
That's as multicultural as it gets.
That's pretty much it. Swearing in different languages. But that's not just number 5.
There's more.
Equal to number 5. Would you like to guess?
Do Brasil.
No, that's not that. Drawing. Me being ill in my helmet. Actually, when you contrast them, it's even funnier. Me being ill in my helmet has drawn in popularity with Jensen Button's girlfriend.
She's attractive. Vomiting is not attractive.
Well, the people have labelled them equally as good.
You should probably vomit more. You just pick up. You have girls over each arm.
I'd rather not. But Jessica Mishibata, congratulations, you've come 5th in the box.
I don't think
that's a congratulations though, is it? It's more of like a kick in the mouth.
If we don't tell her that she was alongside Michael vomiting in a helmet.
You're just 5th. Don't worry about whatever else came 5th.
I don't know.
You're just 5th.
Vomiting in a helmet is a confronting experience.
You think? It happened to me.
Jessica Mishibata, on the other hand, I don't think is a confronting experience. Just saying.
Look, I was there, okay? I know exactly.
Chloe Mosley and
Peter McGinley's not
various
happy.
other references.
Again. So let's move on to number 4. Number 4, in the Box of Neutrals poll.
Was it me confusing old wives' tales for old wives' tales, or vice versa?
But that was dumb as well. This is actually the only, dare I say, Formula 1 related thing on the top 5. So well done, people at home. You've completely failed in your ability to vote on a poll.
Was it Sebastian Vettel's double world championship this year?
No, that was there. HRT qualifying Malaysia was also in there, but not in the top 5, unfortunately.
I thought that was a shoe for the podium.
I thought that was going to get first for sure. But so you think HRT would have won, and you've screwed them over there as well.
Cool. Who scored the Mark Webber award for finishing bog last on a podium?
No, he's 4th. Not
Fourth?
He's 4th.
Oh,
we just did 5th. Now next is 4th.
No, Jessica Mishibata was 4th.
Tied for 5th.
Oh, tied?
Tied for 5th. Weren't you paying attention?
No, I forgot.
Yeah, this is like a typical episode of Box Neutrals. Number 4. The centre film.
Okay.
Centre film came number 4.
I'm happy with that.
Pretty pleased with that.
It's my one. Well, a lot of moments are my number 1 moments.
Yeah.
But this was a good one.
It's like picking between your children, except one of your children was sick in its helmet. That's number 4. Let's move on to number 3, 2.
Oh, yeah, so you're talking about vomiting and Jessica Mishibata centre film. It was alright.
Okay, let's talk about the centre film. The centre film was great.
It was like, I looked forward to it. So I got so many copies and chances.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Thumbs up, Peter. I got so many chances to see it, media screenings, illegal copies. I decided to see it at the cinemas like a normal person.
We saw it at the film festival in Melbourne.
It was great.
We actually took a bunch of people who aren't actually involved with Box Neutrals and not really fans of Formula 1 in particular. They were bawling by the end.
They loved it, yeah.
And then we felt really popular because they were talking about Formula 1.
Yeah.
So if you've never seen Senna before, or you want people to talk about Formula 1 with, take them to Senna and they'll love it. That's my advice.
Yeah. It's a good place to pick up. Works for me.
All right. That went unexpectedly, but let's move on to number 3 now, finally. This was an interesting one. This is possibly my favourite, actually, number 3, because it really shows how much people are paying attention to our show, in a way, I suppose.
Peter McGinley flipping us off?
No,
That's not a cue.
Don't do it. He's doing it anyway. Number 3, in answer to the question, what was your favourite moment of the 2011 season?
I wonder what, Michael.
You answered...
Mine's a scientist.
That didn't even happen this year.
It was last year.
It was last year.
Not Formula 1. Shane Warne's been to the Grand Prix.
He once, maybe.
Yeah.
He's done it. I'm confused by you. Why has this happened? Peter's hitting himself over the head with a phone. And now he's hung it up politely. That's why has this happened on our program.
Can I make a late entry? Peter McGinley whacking his head on the phone is one of the most comical experiences.
Scored 50 votes at once.
I think next year for the Melbourne Comedy Festival, we're going to have Peter McGinley on stage for an hour and a half, banging his head.
Yeah, we've often likened you, Peter McGinley, to Carl Pilkington, just like that episode where he's hitting himself over the head with that piece of metal. This could be your calling. Maybe you should do that. Shall we move to number 2 and first?
Yes.
All right. These are.
I'm going to take a guess.
In the top
what
2.
these are going to be.
You're going to take a guess. Go for it.
It's not going to be a funny answer because I'm going to say it's the time. What was it?
Oh, you want me to just answer it?
Because I know what number 1 is. Because I don't even have to look at the results.
We've got number 2 and number 1. They're a little bit related. They're related by a very special moment in Box of Neutrals.
I don't remember.
Not even a moment. A very special concept on Box of Neutrals.
Ah!
They're united by Peter McGinley.
Yes!
Because number 2...
It's the one where we tickled him pink.
Correct. Number 2 is the Box of Neutrals colouring competition.
So, well, not for Mark 1. Mark 2
Mark 1, yeah. Look, it surged up into the lead because of Mark 2.
Yeah, we've had some stunning results for that. We're going to release that very soon as well, the Mark 2 of the Peter McGinley colouring competition, spelt with K's.
Instead of C's. And there'll be a video on that and releasing the winners and how you all did and all your sick, horrible entries that were entered.
Winners are spinners, as Shane Warne says.
Yep, he says the scientists. We've already done that. Let's move on from that. So that was number 2. Number 1. I think, let's be honest, this was probably inevitable from the moment this happened. This pretty much opened our poll as well. It was the event that opened our poll, and it won it in a landslide. It was, in fact, yes, this moment, the time we hired Peter McGinley, a stripper.
So that's Peter McGinley there giving his love to a cowboy, man.
Yeah, he's going to love you as hard as he can, as the lyrics go. It was a great moment in Box of Neutrals history. We planned it on a Saturday night at about 3 a.m.
Yeah, literally.
We were very, very tired.
It took us a week to do. I had to be at work during that week making real money, not McGinley dollars. And I would be at my desk saying, hi, I'm after a male stripper to come on Friday. Yep. Costume, cowboy.
Cowboy, as you do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a sense of pride that I'm feeling or a sense of just disappointment that I can say to people, I can recommend you a stripper. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing because of the result.
But you know what I love is that Ben Edwards, he'll be commentating the FIA review on DVD. He's also the BBC commentator. We interviewed him on boxofneutrals.com. And he won't be commentating strippers, will he?
Probably not.
Where else can you get that and Formula One?
It's amazing. It's a baffling concept, isn't it?
Yeah.
To high
no one else does it. Joe Saywood doesn't. Oh.
And now I'd like to welcome... No, we don't have him here. I wish we had him. Peter's just twitched. He's just twitched. Actually, look, at this moment, what did you think about it, Peter? Let's talk to you.
Well, I think you guys are freaking idiots, to be honest. I mean, seriously. What the hell? You spend $140 on a stripper. You are a freaking bunch of idiots.
Hey, Peter. What do you think of New Mitchell?
Off.
So thanks for your input. I mean, we were pretty pleased with it.
Yeah.
We did well. We thought we did well.
It was a good season. It was a good season of McGinley flipping us off, and I don't know what we've got in store for 2012.
Yeah, I mean, this is it for 2011. Yes, it's already... Stop that, Peter.
Down.
Yes, it's already 2012 for you when you're watching this, but for us at this moment, it's not. So it's going to be a big year for us. We're going to be going to the Grand Prix probably in March. I can only imagine that.
I don't think we'll be allowed to wear this at the Grand Prix.
No, I feel that this might be illegal.
Joe Saywood will kick us out, tell us you idiots, go on a picnic back to France and show some respect to Sizzler, but don't wear Sizzle at the International Media Centre.
Yeah, show some respect, I guess, will be the message for 2012. Let's hope it's a little bit more competitive a season than this year.
Yeah?
I'm saying last year. Look, I'm already getting into it.
I know. I like so much has happened this year. The McGinley colouring competition.
No, I did not expect to be wearing a Sizzler shirt, nor did I expect to hire a stripper. It was an amazing year. It was a phenomenal year.
I'm terrified what we got in store.
Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed making it, because we clearly enjoyed making it, as you can tell by the number of times Peter McGinley flips us off. So until we see you again for the first time in 2012, even though this has already happened in 2000, it's confusing. It's confusing. I've been Michael.
I've been Rob.
And I've been Pete, and you... Yes. Oh,
and this has been Box of Neutrals. We'll see you again later in the... Just keep watching. You'll know. You'll see it.
You don't get that on the post-race forum on the BBC.
No.
Maybe you will on Sky. Who knows? Let's go home, shall we?